everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings have every intention of walking out of today's game with win number 4 on the season. It's the Monarchs going up against the Vikings. With that, it's time to hook up with our commentators in the booth as we turn it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, it's one of the new jewels of the NFL, no doubt, as you get a look inside U.S. Bank Stadium here in Minneapolis. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the London Monarchs and the Minnesota Vikings. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Londoners, they're off to a terrific start, unbeaten at 5-0 through the first month and change.
And you can hang a lot of this early success on their defense, too. They're the tone setters for these guys, and the entire team feeds off of what they do.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They'll be led out by the former Heisman Trophy winner and #1 overall pick from Oklahoma. It's Sam Bradford.
And his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard at the 22-yard line. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage. Stuff him in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, setting the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
Now a second down throw for Bradford. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. The reception good for 7. It's third down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that. In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Now he'll let it go deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Adams. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Ebron caught left side. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. The numbers from last week's game for Ebron. 5 catches, 55 yards.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit. And this is a guy the defenses had better focus on.
They run. It's Gurley. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Nifty move. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure.
Face mask. Defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Well, I don't mean to jump in on you, partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they? I mean, a nice big play there.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
That's out to Hill, right side complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Face mask. Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
His pass caught at the 4. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I get the thought process. 3rd and short, give it to the fullback, let him bulldoze his way. But that means you're counting on your offensive line to win the line of scrimmage, aren't you?
Yeah, and there was just a mass of bodies there at the line. Looked like more defenders than offensive guys. Winds up losing yardage. Mahomes now to throw. Out to his left. Being chased. And this results in 6. Touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, his first touchdown on the year. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
And it's good to make it 7-0. Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now out comes Minnesota. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Now a play fake here on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. They give him a gain of 38.
That was a nice pickup, some chunk yardage there. Some of those big yards downfield with a little bit of rack thrown in there, a little run after catch. And it came on a crossing route. I could just hear one of my friends who won 4 Super Bowls as a quarterback always said the same thing. What route is it?
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Vikings holding the football. And they've got it here with a first down. Now Bradford. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And he is going to be knocked flat on his back. Oh, a big hit right at the line of scrimmage. Well, a well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle. A third down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all
Chester.
he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, and that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body
Cheetah.
is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question. Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Now this offense ready to head back out there. After the missed kick, they're in really good position. They'll begin this drive at the 39 now. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Only flaming hot.
Right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed, and he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast.
What about the one that's hotter?
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
It's good too.
That one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And his guys are going to add on
Horrible
to their lead.
WR.
Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not.
Oh, this is blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live foot. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, 5, and he
wow.
takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You know, always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, though.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up, because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did, because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
Now Bradford on second down. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And he is leveled. Knocked down hard at the 32-yard line.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
Third and short yardage, Bradford. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Bradford finding Rudolph there for a Viking first.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll make it second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now we've got movement up front, and I think this is going to be on Minnesota.
False start, offense.
Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
And the offense moving in the wrong direction here now as they face a 2nd and 12. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Cook following the penalty. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line's just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you've got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe you keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence.
And the pressure gets to Bradford, and down he goes. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. More from Minneapolis after this. In just 2 minutes' time, don't forget we'll get you to Orlando for our halftime report. To bring it to you, who else but Larry Ridley?
Now that man knows his football. Go get him, Larry.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. This is brought in at the 21. And a 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise, he can really decimate them.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Mahomes to throw on second down. And his throw here is incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Pulled in at the 24. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. There you see Dalvin Cook and the offense heading back out. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse.
Hello.
Dude, what are you doing just getting sacked and juked, dude?
Yeah, I am.
What? Okay. That guy should have scored a touchdown right there, but he juked to the inside for some reason on that.
Should have had that pick.
That receiver on the right. What the fuck he's doing?
Dude, you're the only person that I can hear on my streams. I can't hear anybody else. That's in the
What do you mean you
parties.
can hear on the stream?
Like, I can hear you in my stream. Like, talking to me. Like in a party, because I have my party audio on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I can hear you talking to me. But I can't
Maybe
hear
it's-
anybody else.
Maybe it's because I have the option enabled. He can hear you. Yeah, let me close out of that. But yeah, you know how it includes your voice in the broadcast?
Mm-hmm.
I think that works for other people too. Like coming yours.
Gotcha. You should see the very first play of this game, or the very first drive of the game for them that I got to pick. It was like when they run a Hail Mary play, and you have like 3 rushers and you have all day, and he's just waiting to throw it. And that's what it looked like. He only had like 2 or 3 people downfield, and they went like streaks. And I just couldn't quite get the sack. And then he threw an interception because he underthrew it. It was bad.
Again, it's Bradford. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down right at the 20.
Oh, you gave it to him now? Shows it over her head too.
But the clock continues to move.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense now.
And no escaping this time as he'll go.
Keijo has a goatee and it bothers me.
Yeah, Bryson told me today. Keijo was there.
Keijo's chunky for Keijo.
I seen him the other day.
Like, he's not chunky, but he's chunky for Keijo, to me.
And his baby mama was there.
Yeah, that was weird.
And that's got to feel good because now they've seen that they can put some more points on the board, and that gives them a whole second half to get back to where they want to be, and that's in the lead.
No,
Zoe wants to play.
Oh. Oh. No. Son of a gun.
What? You got tackled? Oh.
Yeah, I had to do something. Guess I could have tried the juke right, but go underneath him, but man.
But for now, let's get back to the action, ready to kick off the second half. This one fielded at the 5. A beautiful fake.
Wow.
And a good effort on the return.
What was that?
Me?
Oh my god. No, I'm doing this practice. I'm doing the curl flats for my passing offense here. And on 4th down, or I mean the one, your 5 out of 5 one, the guy running the flat was wide open, and his button was up. I throw it, and it goes behind his head, and my guy doesn't even try to catch it. He just keeps running. Alright, that's cool. Hey, do you play on a TV or a monitor?
Monitor.
Okay, hey, you need to change your, if you haven't, go in your settings. I've like completely forgot about this. But you remember how we used to talk about like the limited and full range RGB? Make sure it's on the full for your monitor.
It is.
Okay. Because we did that yesterday. Me and Zach, and I was like, holy shit, so much better.
Did I just run 4? No, I didn't. Okay.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Going right side here, and that's complete. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really
dang it.
The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his. That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he been able to haul that one in.
Nice run game you got going on.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the stick.
This is the first game I've actually been able to get a couple runs on serious now that are over 2 yards.
But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. He'll pick up another first down with that run.
Trying it. Had to try it to the rook. He's supposed to be a red zone threat. He's supposed to be able to jump out of the gym and catch it on top of people.
Well, it was a low pass.
He's just slow. Yeah, I know.
Threw it his like shoulders.
There we go. Oh, shit. Probably holding, but he got smoked. Of course you fucking will.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave.
Time to get good, dude.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. Dumps it off to Gurley. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun,
But you didn't even try to catch it. It pisses me off. He just stands there.
Is he done? Damn it. That's not good if that's not him.
On this drive coming up. And again, it's Mahomes. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. So he can't hang on. And as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not any chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
What are you paying Gurley all this money for?
It's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
He can run for it.
No! Fuck me. It's 4th and goal on the 1. I can go for it. Yeah.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but
I won't get it because these never work.
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try and sing on 4th and goal. They tried to let the fullback.
The fullback blows.
Your line's right there.
Their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time?
Oh my god.
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety.
That's the 3rd time I've seen injury time, and I've not seen anybody go out.
That has got to make it harder for these guys to hear.
Sometimes I find myself shouting up here. But you're right. If you can't
You missed it. Sal was sucking last night.
On Madden?
big problems, and this
No.
qualifies as a big problem.
She didn't even play Tanner. Which was upsetting. Smells like poo.
It does not smell.
Smells like Play-Doh cinnamon poo.
It does not.
It does to
What's
me.
that supposed to smell like?
Cinnamon poop.
No. Gingerbread.
Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. How do you break down his game so far? Just the one touchdown.
I'm putting it in my
pass,
face.
but sometimes the touchdown pass stat category, that doesn't tell the whole story.
It really doesn't. Not until you balance it with the error side. You know, and in this case, he hasn't thrown any interceptions. So a lot of people would call this almost a pedestrian game.
My fault.
Bus driver game. But that's just really wrong.
Seen it way too late.
Bus driver's a good thing if you're running a football team, because that means you're in control and you're taking your team to the right places.
Yeah, he's been pretty solid. Working from the gun, Mahomes to the right side to Eric Ebron. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
About the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll try and pick up the first.
Dang it.
No gain there on the play.
Such a good move on that guy, and then he gets smoked.
On that play was the defensive front.
That dude didn't block.
Leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield and held him to no gain.
Here's Sam Martin now. On for his
Dang.
second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer.
Dang it.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities.
Do you play anyone soon?
And it's just so
I don't know.
strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make
Let you know after this
that doesn't
game.
happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to
Damn.
Coming and down he
Oh,
goes.
fuck.
Take that play action.
With a great push up front, he picks up the sack and a loss of 8.
Yeah, the dude wide open.
They go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result?
Pressure is scaring him.
On 2nd down, Cook.
Wouldn't if it was Case Keenum.
Up to about his 14.
He would have ran 3 circles inside the pocket and somehow not got tackled and then hit somebody.
I'd say they've got to find a way to
Because he's good. God damn it.
get him going. He's such a big
He's the man that
might throw it a little.
that doesn't get sacked.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. Third and long for Bradford.
If that was going to be a safety, I was going to lose it.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line flat cannot handle
Yeah, we'd have been boned yesterday if we didn't have 4 extra people show up.
The Vikings send out their punter. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the fourth. All right, they're going to
I left at like 9 yesterday, as long as I could go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams.
No. Oh, okay.
This one home, it's a touchdown.
See, there's another injury timeout, bro. See, maybe
That's the story of the game.
Jamal Adams going to get Defensive Player of the Week again if he can do something about this.
They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
A pick and a pick six.
Another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now out comes Minnesota.
Oh, Jamal, if you're paying attention, that would have been pick 3.
That'll bring up second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. On second down, Bradford again. And he comes back.
Dude, Thielen just holds on to every play, every ball. That was not Thielen.
Too good.
Oh, it was Thielen, but yeah, it was Thielen. Okay. Thought I seen somebody else. Thielen, he's the man.
And get the quarterback a really nice target.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
We're at the 30th ranked offense right now.
30th ranked offense?
Mm-hmm.
Too many user games, eh?
Pretty good.
That might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening.
When I'm up this much, I just like the blitz.
First down, Bradford.
Oh, shit.
And brought down, but able to get it to their
Dude, this game looks so much better now with my
15 yards there on the catch and run.
Monitor changed?
well, yeah, turned up.
Are you talking like your monitor settings or like your PlayStation?
No, on the
settings?
PlayStation.
Okay, yeah. Did it like switch away from limited? Or I mean from from full?
I had this.
Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank,
Because didn't you told me a long time ago to switch it to full?
Well, if your TV supported it, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You can tell. You can do a test with it if you like. There's this like pictures of black squares or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of
If yours doesn't support it, you can't see all the black squares. Like the first line will just all look the same.
the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
Oh.
Two great
Smoked. I got 4 viewers right now.
Yes, you.
Welcome, whoever just joined.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Desperation time. Bradford on 4th down.
Oh, man, he did not go for that ball.
Reaching the 15-yard line.
That sucks.
30 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give the Vikings a 1st down.
Putting Evans on the bench.
Trying to get his ass back into. What? What are you doing?
He's only gonna be for user games.
Well, why? So his stats go down, so he's cheap?
No, so I can get my other guys up higher. Did I not switch Coleman over yet? Coleman's going for user games too.
I'm seriously debating on trading freaking Gurley. Because Huber's been doing just as good. What the heck's going on? Are you watching this game?
A little bit.
You just keep false starting.
That's on the veteran guard, Alex Boone.
Coleman won MVP. He's already as high as I need him to get. I don't need him any higher. Same with Evans. Time to build up rookies. Man, these guys just stacking the box on me. Fuck you, bro. I've got a quick development running back. So I'm gonna try to build him up a little bit.
I'm thinking about drafting a running back, but I can't decide yet.
Plus, I want to keep Coleman healthy because in user games, dude, he's so worth it. Every penny.
That's why I want to keep Gurley, but my line I don't feel like is up to par like what I want him to be. Need just a little bit more strength on the line.
If Gurley was a little bit faster, man.
I'm looking for that guy that can stiff arm that's fast. It's tough.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 3rd down, Bradford. That's incomplete, but there
Oh, that's uncatchable. Hit the wall. Get out of here. Yeah, hit me.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain? They finally got one. Yes, they did.
Sean Watson, dude.
That dude was out. He was out of bounds. He came in from out of bounds. I gotta watch this replay. I like having my stream up because, yeah, he touched out of bounds.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way down,
Wow, my guy just got smoked on that drive.
Yeah, you don't feel right. Exactly. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And it looks like this one won't
Damn,
work
they
out.
scored quick. 4 plays.
Secure the football. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
This isn't going to work out too well.
Oh, he shifts past him.
Oh.
Now he opts for the spin. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
That was a lot of work for that.
The Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
I'm going to get one more season with Howard here, doing good. I'm going to build up my other guy.
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it.
Nice.
And he slings one that's incomplete. Will tie the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Ow! Fuck! He just hit 16. Jesus.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Now Mahomes. Connects it to Roberts, right side. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not,
Told me to go for it.
one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown.
Let's try this.
In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play.
57. That's in.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half. So they settle for just the 3 there, but clearly anything helps when you're trying to salt one away here in the 4th.
Without a doubt, I think a touchdown would have been the final nail. But 3 does give them some breathing room and lets them build up a little cushion.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And out now come the Vikings. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They give them 14 yards that time and a first.
There you go, score a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
Bradford now to throw on 1st down. And complete right side to Cook.
No, they are.
Yards on that one, it earns him a fresh set of downs. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
On 1st and 10, Bradford. Now they go screen. It's complete.
Damn, that was a pretty good block there.
10 more there.
Knocked Slay up in the air.
1st down now, but that clock rolling. On 1st down, Bradford. And it pops free. The collision there turned the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. To throw
Oh, shoot.
Bradford. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. That throw good for only a couple and brings up 3rd.
I got a Roku. I don't think it's worth it.
Come on, we gotta guard that.
Really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of
Sean Watson's 4 for 4, 100 yards.
That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it. Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver.
Dude, you gotta do better at stopping him.
To the ground, incomplete.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none.
Yes, exactly right.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And some room. Todd Gurley. Wave goodbye.
There it is.
20, 10, and all the way in for the touchdown. Todd Gurley,
Fullback came up with a clutch block there.
And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
Why does it make me go for two? Oh, to make up my point.
Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone can stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now.
Can't have a safety guard in.
We've got no shot to beat this team.
So they elect to pass there on the two-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because if you get
Holding.
intercepted and they return it,
Call it, ref.
2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some team.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Darius Slay with a pick, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
They'll start out on the ground with Gower. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
Dude, did you ever run in these stretches where the computer just goes false starts like 4 straight times?
Yeah, that's what I was telling you a second ago when I was asking if you were watching the game. They did it 3 straight times.
Just like, okay. I feel like that's a shitty glitch.
I want to get my fullback one more carry this game.
This offense so far on third down, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This time it's 3rd and 3. On the give, this is their fullback. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it
Here?
and you run with it. And you know you prime the pump
You
all
can hear it?
week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can
Oh,
do
you're
this.
hearing
Only
this.
people who believe
No.
right here in this room.
That's a
Go on the road,
lady,
band
or
together and get it
well, me
done.
or Silo talking.
So for our visitors, they remain as hot as anyone at 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll get another road test next.
I'm like, man, listen, all I got is this ambition. A couple million make you stand different. They dropped the ball and so I ran with it.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings have every intention of walking out of today's game with win number 4 on the season. It's the Monarchs going up against the Vikings. With that, it's time to hook up with our commentators in the booth as we turn it over to Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, it's one of the new jewels of the NFL, no doubt, as you get a look inside U.S. Bank Stadium here in Minneapolis. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the London Monarchs and the Minnesota Vikings. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Guyton alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club.